Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Portland Trail Blazers come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Atlanta Hawks.
It's been an uneven start to the... You look... At Atlanta, desperate for some traction in the series, their home court advantage is lost. At this point, they just need a win.
And if not, I think we're talking sweep. How the mighty have fallen. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's not over yet.
Now, the opening lineup for Atlanta. They've got Tyrese Maxey. He's out there with James. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Toumani Camara. And it's Garnett in at the 4 spot. Clock is at 3. Leonard passes to Bridges. And he starts out with a miss in this one.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Pass to Garnett. Over Daniels. Garnett no good. And it's Daniels with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Here's Leonard. The shot misses. Some solid defense from James. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. I asked, what do you do about Tyrese Maxey, a guy who can spark plays out of thin air? Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, I'm trying to keep someone in front of him all night. I don't want Maxey seeing the shots he wants or the passing lanes he's looking for. It's a tough assignment, but Coach says he's got the right guys for the job. Yeah, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
Andre Drummond is checked in for the Hawks. And so it's Atlanta with it. It's a 3-point game. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Garnett. And he knocks down the 10-footer.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Chamberlain.
Foul. Kevin Garnett. First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Hawks. Here's Bridges. Camara covering. And the basket by Bridges.
Yeah, relentless. Worker. Bridges so tough inside.
Now Maxey. It's James on the wing. Leonard defending. Maxey against Daniels. 4 on the clock. And there's James from the arc. Rebounded by Daniels.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Outside Wembanyama. James against Daniels. Daniels will screen on Maxey. Leonard for 3. James with the rebound. And so James will bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 3. Garnett. And he packs it down right in the face of Victor Wembanyama.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. LeBron James is second. And of course, Tyrese. Maxey.
Seems like these two can always find points, no matter what big game pressure they're playing under.
For the Trailblazers, Robert Williams checked in for Wembanyama. Grant comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Daniels. And a change for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Drummond. Pass to James. Okongwu inside. Picked up by Okongwu. Another shot. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Robert Williams picks up one. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And it's tied up with that one. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Here's Henderson. Down low. And he can't get that one. Some solid defense from Maxey. Takes the three. Portland with a rebound. Now here's Henderson. Pass to Chamberlain. Again, the miss by Portland.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
He surveys. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, anytime Maxey gets off a three, that's a good look for this squad.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, he can play the four because he gets off the ground so well.
Maxey against Henderson. Here's Kamara. No good from outside. Portland trailing here. Grant in the post. Kamara covering. Henderson, the pass to Chamberlain. Here's Henderson. Back to Leonard. To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
The Hawks have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Pass to Maxey. Here's Garnett. He has 6. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Robert Williams picks up 1.
And good whistle there.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. He's checked in for Kamara, and it's Wallace in for Tyrese Maxey. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Now here's Henderson. Not a lot of room. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And here's Grant. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
We're on the lookout for the loudest fan who'd like a free t-shirt tonight.
Pass to Wembanyama. 4 on the clock. Here's Bridges. Rebound Atlanta. Garnett's got 4 rebounds in the game. James outside. Okongwu with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Garnett. Robinson defending with a step back. Garnett no good. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Bridges finds Daniels. Okongwu against Wembanyama. Bridges passes to Graham. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the layup falls.
And that's the right play by Okongwu. Staying committed inside and answering the defender's physicality.
Bridges outside. Inside. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
Here's Garnett. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Wembanyama. To the inside. And he hits it to tie the game. Wembanyama's got 5.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Garnett. Out to James. Here's Houston. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Wallace outside. Houston passes to James. And there's a pick. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, you can tell LeBron understands the game. He knows a pick is all he needs to beat the D.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead it to the score.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Atlanta making some changes. Newell, he's checked in for Okongwu. Kamara comes in for James, and it's Maxey in for Wallace. Daniels with it, guarded now by Maxey. Daniels against Maxey. Daniels passes to Wembanyama. Here's Grant. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
To the paint. They double him with Daniels. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here from about 16, and he can't bank that one in. And it's Daniels with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. Bridges outside. Grant outside. Puts up a 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Garnett. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Over his time in the league, Maxey has really improved his playmaking.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Drummond is checked in for Atlanta. LeBron comes in for Houston. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. LeBron James, 3rd.
I really admire how he seeks out his teammates. His selfless attitude and desire to get his guys going is what makes him such a valuable player.
Here's Chamberlain. Drummond grabs the miss. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
So often, LeBron in the lane results in a foul.
Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Leonard inside. James is there. Leonard passes to Wembanyama. Now here's Daniels. Pass to Bridges. There's the 3. James with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Maxey passes to James. And slam dunk by James.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
The sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Pass to Drummond. And here's Kamara. Here's James on the wing. Drops for him. James has got 7.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Blazers trail by 5. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
On the wing, Daniels. Maxey covering. Leonard passes to Daniels. Here's Bridges. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And that does it for the first quarter. Atlanta on top. They're up by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
We've got Mikal Bridges. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Dyson Daniels. And it's Chamberlain in at center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
Drummond up top. Pass to Kamara. And here's James. Leonard defending. Just 3 to shoot. Doing what he does. LeBron.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Daniels passes to Wembanyama. Portland moving it around. Leonard against James. Pass to Wallace. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. So for the Hawks, Joel, he's checked in for Drummond. Houston comes in for Kamara. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Wallace. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Houston. 4-3. The shot's good on the assist by James. And now a 9-point Hawks lead.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Leonard with the ball. No points so far. 6 on the shot clock. Over James. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Pass to Garnett. James against Leonard. James inside. Good work defensively by Leonard. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. 7-point differential. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback.
That's great work on the glass. That kind of hustle play can energize your team.
James up top. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And yep, it's good. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Pass to Bridges. The three from Wembanyama. The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the three.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Maxey passes to Garnett. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Blazers trail by 4. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. James against Leonard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
First one falls.
Yeah, the experience and the knowledge is invaluable. LeBron gives all he has to these young guys deep in his career.
And some changes here for Portland. Williams is checked in for Wembanyama. Jeremy Grant comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Henderson in for Daniels. Henderson against Maxey. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
James fires from deep. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by James. James has got his 3rd assist of the night. Now Henderson. Pass to Chamberlain. Down low. The ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant. Here's Garnett. And another basket for Atlanta.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Here's Henderson. Grant with a screen on Maxey. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. A rebound by the Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the middle. Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Grant. Inside. It's intercepted. James against Grant. Here's Garnett. Outside Maxey. Here's Garnett. He's got 12. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. James inside. He's covered by Grant. Shot's good by James. And it's an 8-point Hawks lead. For Portland, they've got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Henderson finds Grant. There's a screen. Here's Chamberlain. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Chamberlain's got 6 in the quarter.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Kamara comes in for LeBron. Atlanta leading by 6. Up top, Maxey. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Only 6'2", but Maxey got some spring in his step.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Chamberlain. Outside, Williams. Henderson outside. Clock at 6. Here's Chamberlain. The rebound by Atlanta. Garnett's got rebound number 7 tonight. And there's a 3-second violation. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Blazers trail by 8. Now here's Leonard. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Grant. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Maxey against Daniels. Outside Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Over Daniels. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Portland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Leonard passes to Graham. Leonard with a screen on Maxey. Outside Wembanyama. On the wing, Grant. Guarded by Okongwu. And Grant gets it to go. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. 6-point lead. Pass to Garnett. And there's the screen. Houston passes to Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. Atlanta gets it back. Goes back up. That shot, no good. Good D by Daniels. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. And here's Grant from the arc. The rebound by the Hawks.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting.
Pass to Leonard. Now Wembanyama. Guarded by Okongwu. Wembanyama, high post. Okongwu on him. Wembanyama down low. Guarded by Okongwu. Wembanyama! How do you stop that?
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Maxey passes to Garnett. Now here's Kamara. Pass to Garnett. Takes one from 10 feet. Wembanyama with some nice D.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Leonard for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Houston. And here is Maxey. To the paint. To snap the cold streak. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Grant outside. 1:44 left in the first half. And the layup is good off the glass. Now just a 2-point Hawks lead.
I like wings who can score inside. Grant showing that skill.
Pass to Garnett. Okongwu with it. Out to the wing. All alone. And he nails the jumper. Garnett's got 4 points now in the quarter. Portland has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Wembanyama against Okongwu. Wembanyama with the easy two.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
On the wing, Grant. Back to Leonard. Portland moving it around. From deep, Wembanyama. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Kamara. Maxey against Grant. Outside Kamara. 6 to shoot. Here's Garnett. Covered by Wembanyama. Garnett no good. Daniels outside. Now here's Leonard. Maxey covering. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Atlanta on top, leading by just 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, around the applause.
They're playing too casual, not being aggressive, not getting to the line. They're doing some other things well, but not that.
You know what I'm looking, checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. You gotta like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Well, tonight is a big game, and you have to be impressed with the way he's come out firing.
Well, the lights are bright in this matchup, and he's had no problem playing up to the moment.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Noel out there with James. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Houston in at the 2.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
Leonard against James. Wembanyama, pass to Chamberlain. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's James. On easy. Easy 2 on the layup. And now a 6-point Atlanta lead.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
An incredibly strong player. Leonard able to convert through the contact.
And Atlanta making a change here. Kamara's checked in. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. James against Leonard. James inside, and Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Outside Kamara. 5 to shoot. Here's James. James can't get that one to fall. Blazers trail by 3. Pass to Bridges. For the tie. The rebound by Atlanta. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And it's Maxey missing.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Leonard passes to Wembanyama. Here's Chamberlain. Kamara covering. And he throws it down with one hand.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And here's Maxey outside. Second chance effort, and he sinks. The layup. Garnett's got 16 points.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Outside Wembanyama from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside Maxey. Pass to Garnett. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's James. Over the D. James knocks it down.
And there's just no defense for this. LeBron is incredible at keeping his composure under pressure.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
He's been on a mission, attacking the basket all game long. I'm curious to see what adjustments they can make.
Some changes here for Portland. Robert Williams checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Jeremy Grant comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Henderson in for Daniels. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Pass to Leonard. Grant with a screen on James. Williams up top. Portland needs to get off a shot here. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Up top, Maxey. Defended by Henderson. Back to Maxey. Outside Kamara. There's a screen by Kamara. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by Garnett.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Maxey against Henderson. Pass to Kamara. Grant with a steal. Driving to the basket. Oh, Grant throws it down.
One strong step to the hoop is all that Grant needs to elevate for the finish.
And here's Okongwu. Outside Kamara. Here's James. Count it, and the foul. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
And you know, maybe the most powerful small forward we've ever seen. James easily brushes off contact and completes the play.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Shot clock at 2. Grant's shot is off. The Hawks lead by 5. Now Maxey. Give him 8. Down low. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Houston, he's checked in for LeBron. So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Fires from the line. Nice jump shot.
Yeah, very efficient shooter from inside the arc. Henderson can beat you in a plethora of ways.
Henderson against Maxey. To the middle. Knocked loose. Maxi's got 10 points in the game.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Henderson. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage to them.
Maxey passes to Garnett. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Well, this is the kind of defender Williams is. Aggressive and ready to go after blocks.
Screen by Leonard. Henderson, the pass to Chamberlain. Pass to Williams. Henderson for three. That doesn't go either for Henderson. Atlanta leading by 8. Here's Okongwu. Back to Kamara. And here is Maxey. Defended by Henderson. Maxey against Henderson. Okongwu, a screen on Henderson. Maxey passes to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Well, in that two-player action, I really like Okongwu as a defender. He moves really well.
Maxey finds Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for. I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Newell. He's scoreless. Pass to Houston. Jacks up a three. Portland grabs the miss. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. James against Bridges. Wembanyama, screen on James. For three, Bridges knocks down the triple. Bridges has got 6.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Right wing. James deciding where to go with it. Double team on James. Newell from outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Blazers trail by 7. Pass to Bridges. From the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Newell. Back to Wallace. Now Drummond. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Houston passes to Wallace. Three-pointer. A nice shot by Houston. He's got 6.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Strong off the bounce. LeBron.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Grant against James. Now here's Grant. Give him 8 points now. Clock at 6. Outside for Wembanyama. And here's Wallace. Pass to Newell. Now here's Drummond. Now Wallace. Newell from outside. He's off on that one. Blazers trail by 9. Jumps up, and a big finish by Robinson.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Daniels passes to Wembanyama, and a nice finish on the layup. Wembanyama's got 16 points now.
And it's clear the defense has no answer for Wembanyama. And until they do, keep getting him the ball.
And there's James from the arc. Hits a three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 8.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Grant. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Their poor ball handling is really costing them. They've given up 4 points off turnovers.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. The Hawks lead by 8. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Daniels against Maxey. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Kamara. It's stolen by Leonard. Here comes Kawhi. Basket counts. Leonard's got 7 now in this quarter. 5 ticks left in the third quarter. 1 second left. He can't get it to go. And we've won. So far in this one. Atlanta on top, leading by 6. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates. Leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Jeremy Grant. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Henderson in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. James inside. He's against Bridges. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Henderson outside. To the inside. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That one's off. Houston, he's checked in for the Hawks. And he's good on the second. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Grant outside. Wembanyama screen. Grant's shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Garnett passes to Maxey. Here's Houston. They set the pick. Pass to Garnett. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Bridges passes to Graham. Unloads. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Hawks lead by 5. Here's Houston, defended by Henderson. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
This is getting out of hand. He committed only 1 turnover in the first half, but has several since then.
Pass to Wembanyama. Henderson scanning the floor. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Again, the miss by Portland. The Hawks shooting around 53%, a nice number. Launches the 3. They get it back. Outside Kamara. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Garnett. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Look, if you think you're going to get that over Wembanyama, you are crazy.
Bridges passes to Henderson. Grant with a screen on Okongwu. Here's Wembanyama. Portland again missing. Atlanta leading by 5. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Kamara. Maxey against Bridges. Here's Garnett. Now Okongwu. He shoots again. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Garnett hits it despite the hack. Great finish right there. He'll go to the line for one more. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And Atlanta making a change here. Wallace is checked in. The Trailblazers have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. And here's Grant from the arc. Buries it from 3.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
To the paint. Here's Garnett. Portland with a rebound. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Williams. Pass to Chamberlain. Daniels outside. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Portland.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Wallace with it. Inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Garnett's got 13 points here in the second half alone. On the wing, Grant. The 3. He drops it from range.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Wallace. Here's Houston. He's covered by Grant. Garnett passes to Houston. Shot clock at 6. Here's Garnett. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Here's James. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
And the dunk by Leonard.
They're taking the opportunity to get airborne. Kawhi doesn't hold back when he sees an opening.
The Hawks trailing. Outside Kamara. Wallace outside. Here's James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
We've seen this a million times. James using his incredible hoops IQ and getting to the free throw line.
And so he makes both from the line. The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Chamberlain passes to Leonard. Over James. Leonard can't get it to go. And the Hawks shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Here's Wallace. Atlanta again missing.
Now there's your rim protection. That's how you defend the post.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
James with a steal. And he got the whistle on the way up. He headed to the line for a pair. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. And some changes here for Portland. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Williams. Rupert comes in for Grant. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Daniels with the ball for Portland. They trail by 3. Pass to Rupert. Here's Chamberlain. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Portland making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Now Maxey. James up top. Pass to Garnett. Now here's Maxey. Here's a Kongwu. Clock at 4. James outside. No good on the triple. Portland has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Grant outside. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Daniels. Portland moving it around. From outside the arc. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Grant. Wembanyama's got 5 points in the quarter.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Now, here's James. Down low. Here's Garnett. Count the basket. Garnett's got 15 points in just the second half.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
The 3 from Wembanyama. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
James outside. And he's gone for the lob. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Bridges down low. Checked by James. Daniels passes to Bridges. It's tipped. And here's Wembanyama. Pass to Grant. Here's the 3. Atlanta with a rebound. Garnett's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. James outside. And that was good. James has got 33 points.
Oh, easy to see why LeBron has the ball in these moments. He's dependable at coming through for his team.
Wembanyama. Oh, the long ball, no good. And James has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Okongwu, screen on Grant. James. And that basket is good.
I mean, the point-forward skills of LeBron James. I mean, just running that play beautifully.
Now Bridges. Here's Chamberlain. On top, Wembanyama. Jacks up a 3. Bridges, a screen on Okongwu. Wembanyama. And he slams it down.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Okongwu. Here's Houston. James with the ball. Now Bridges. Outside Grant. Here's Chamberlain. Wembanyama. Here's Daniels. Shot clock at 3. Grant. Okongwu with the rebound. Daniels with it. Now Okongwu defending. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
And how about Daniels embracing the spotlight? He loves hitting these big-time shots.
Okongwu a screen on Wembanyama. Here's Garnett.
A great job to establish position and square up. Just an unacceptable turnover. You have to know where you are on the court.
Yeah, but errors like that happen. The important thing is not to let them compound on it.
Wembanyama. That misses. Here's Atlanta with the ball. It's a three-point game. The 19-footer. Oh, it doesn't go. So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
Here's Daniels. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Blocked! And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that brings him within 2 here. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
These moments are big for Wembanyama's growth. He loves these situations.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're behind by 4. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Stan Van